Hello, 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 hello.
Hello, hello, hello.
How
Good
you doing? How you doing?
afternoon, good evening. How are you?
It's
I'm fine,
evening.
thank you.
Good, 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 good. How's your day started? Hold on. How's your day going? Can you hear me?
A lot
Okay.
of work. Work
A
and
lot.
work.
Oh, jeez. Okay. All right. Now let me give the. All right. Good stuff. Let me give the official introduction. So shout out to everyone that's locked in right now. This is you're locked into the Love Bouyon channel. If you're not, you should be checking out Love Bouyon across all your social media platforms. Follow, like, share. We're here to promote everything that comes out from the nature island, the best piece of land on earth, Dominica. Okay, so follow us on social media. I'm your host, Drizzy Freckles. We do this every so often where we put the spotlight on someone from the nature island. We have been doing a lot of people from the music scene. Hopefully, we'll be able to switch that up. But we're shining the spotlight on some of the talent that's coming out of the nature island. Shout out to uh, KU Beats and Skyo Beats 767. They produced the last rhythm that I was playing there, the Virus Rhythm, and they were our hosts on the last episode of Love Bouyon. And this today, which is Mother's Day, to shout out to all the mothers in the UK and this side of the world. Um, Today we're switching it up. I believe you're the first female we've had on the show. I think you're the first female we got on the show. So shout out to you. So we got, is it Alisha, right? That correct? Did I announce that correctly?
Correct. That's my name.
Okay. All right then. Okay. All right. So we got Alisha on the show. Now you've got a very good storied history, which we'll get into in regards to, your association with uh, bands from Dominica and stuff like that. But let's set it off correctly with a song that you featured on, which is on the Virus Rhythm, called What a Feeling. Okay? So we're going to run this and then we're going to get back and speak to Alisha. Okay?
Possibly rewind and come again. Drizzy Freckles.
so that was Alisha featured on the Virus Rhythm, brand new rhythm that dropped for 2021. That was What's a Feeling. Okay, so I'm not gonna get into your business and ask who is the person that gave you that feeling, but it's clear that it's clear that it may be about a certain someone, or so, but we're not here to get into your business, okay? That's not what we're here for. All right, so Alisha, it's nice to meet you. It's my first time meeting you, so it's a pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you too.
Okay, no problem at all. So, Alisha, for those that don't know, like myself, and there's a few others that are checked in, let the people know about Alisha. Like, who is Alisha?
Okay. Dominican female artist that I've been singing from since about 15
Okay.
years professionally with band, and still doing it from ever since until I will never stop.
All right, that's what we like to hear. That's what we like. Well, you got the voice for it, so long may that continue. Look after the voice, and you can sing for us as long as you want, man. So that's definitely something that can happen. Now, how have you been coping under the current situation? How are you dealing with everything? How you been? Everybody good? You good? How's your mental state? How you been coping?
Well, I've been okay. It's just that it's kind of okay. In Dominica, we say go puel.
Yeah,
It's kind of
I've had it. I've had it.
being able to go out and play.
Yeah.
So I missed that part.
Uh-huh.
I actually missed my stage. I missed my mic. But in the meantime, I'm in studio recording with and just waiting for things to ease up.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. I think I can speak for everyone that lives over this side of the world. We definitely had that gold world definitely licked us turn of the year. I think from Christmas time, that's when it hit us. It was like, you know what?
Yeah.
I don't want nothing for Christmas under my Christmas tree. Just say everything's back to normal, everything is open again, so we can try and salvage a carnival. And as the weeks went by, and as we got into February, I was like, boy, jeez Louise. I mean, Dominica already having a good time, going to a bunch of parties. But health, it's all about everyone's health and safety. That's the main thing.
That's
right?
important.
And
yes.
Once that gets back into check and everything falls into place, then hopefully, everything can resume. All right. It just means 2022 will probably be the biggest carnival in a very long time, right? Like, we have to make up for 2021. So it's no problem at all. Okay, then. Now, with that being said, you just featured on the rhythm I played, the Virus Rhythm. So obviously you have been restricted in regards to like no
Yes.
stage shows and stuff like that. But how did you come to collaborate with the two talented brothers to get on this rhythm?
Actually, they are the ones who contacted me. They called me.
Okay.
And they would like me to feature on it. So I told them to send the rhythm for me. And as soon as I heard it, I just put pen to paper and I started writing.
Okay. All right. Now, it's a nice rhythm. Like, do you like? Is that the normal process for you? Does that happen normally when like someone's already produced a song and they message you, or is it vice versa, or do you both get together and then create the song from scratch? How does it work?
Well, mostly the producers will contact me, so I will have a rhythm in advance and I will just write to it. It's very and build a rhythm from scratch.
Right. Okay. So you prefer that process?
Not really, but it works. It's working. I go with the flow.
Yeah. Okay.
Sometimes I have my beats in my head and stuff, but still yet, if you go to a studio, they wouldn't quite give you what you want because you know what's in your head. Understand? So if I get a beat that is already produced, it would be easier for me to write on.
Right. Okay then. All right, good stuff. Well, it's nice to hear you on that rhythm. For those that have just locked in, Alicia's featured on the Virus Rhythm, which is produced by two talented brothers that we had on the last episode of Love Bouyon, Skyo Beats and KO Beats. So shout out to Ashma and the rest of the crew. Um, and yeah, so we're just shining the spotlight on Miss Alisha today, which is kind of fitting because over here in the UK, on this side of the world, it is Mother's Day, so it's nice to have a female presence on the show. Now, um, with regards to how you create your music or stuff like that, like does has not being on the stage impacted how you construct write your music, or has it helped that you're not on stage as much so you're able to like put more time into the writing process? Has the lack of stage show presence affected you?
Actually, it's deter me from writing because when you perform, you see what the people like. For instance, if you have a
Uh-huh.
rep, you do it different songs, you see what the people like. Also, you get to mingle with the people after you perform, so you get to know like what's trending, what's really happening.
Yeah.
But as is COVID, everyone's inside. You have to try to figure out what's going on in the world because we haven't got much liberty to do as pleased. So it's
Mm-hmm.
kind of, but it's okay. I work with.
Yeah. Oh,
I don't have a
that's
choice,
good. That's
anyways.
good. That's yeah. Now that's good. That's good. All right. Then. So what we do is I've got a couple songs here of yours. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play. Let me play this one. Seeing as you just said, "What a feeling," someone was giving you a feeling. Let me see. Let me play this one because obviously you have a certain type, and whoever this song's about, they're not your type.
Drizzy Freckles. All you do is bring me down. Push me down onto the ground. Make my world turn upside down. Upside down. And my world go round and round. Boy, I am not your type. Stop playing games with me. Don't have the energy. Boy, don't you know you cannot do me right? I tried it all before. Now I'm closing that door. Baby, I just all the things you put me through. I'm saying you'll never do. I'm the job that's calling you. Tell me what I'm gonna do. Are you always in my time? Turn around, drawing the line. Why you wanna block my shine? Can't you see it's next in line? All you do is bring me down. Push me down onto the ground. Onto the ground. Make my world turn upside down. Upside down. And my world go round and hey, round. Freckles, don't stress me out. Lift me up. We call it next week. We baby, baby, all you do is bring me down. Push me down onto the ground. Onto the ground. Make my world turn upside down. Upside down. And my world go round and round. Boy, I am not your type. Stop playing games with me. Don't have the energy. Boy, don't you know you gotta do me right? I tried it all before. Now I'm closing that door. Baby, I just all the things you put me through. I'm saying you'll never do. I'm the job is calling you. Tell me what I'm gonna do. Are you always in my time? Turn around, drawing the line. Why you wanna block my shine? Can't you see it's next in line? All you do is bring me down. Push me down onto the ground. Onto the ground. Make my world turn upside down. Upside down. Make my world go round and round. Just leave me alone. What's in your lane? Before I dive you into like a bullet
All right. So there's something you said in that song I think we need to address before we go any further. Okay. Um, why is it seems it's always the shabbings that cause people problems, man? I just want to know. The streets want to know. Why is it always them? That's all we say.
Why is it always the who?
Why is it always the shabbings? Why is it always the shabbings that
Oh
seem
my,
to cause problems?
as if the Sabins are the one who likes the problems.
Oh my god. All right, okay, all right. Well, we're not generalizing all of them, but some of you, you know who you are. You know who you
Some
are.
of
We're not gonna put your business out on the streets, but you know your troublemakers. You had to hibernate this year because there was no carnival, so you can't cause too much trouble. But you know who you are. But shout to the shabbers, you know what I mean? So yeah, man. So not your type. Give us some details on that. Like, how did that come about?
um hmm, that was actually something personal. Very, very personal.
I can tell in the lyrics. Yes, I can tell in the lyrics. Don't worry.
The thing is, I write based on my personal experiences. So I was going through something with
Hmm.
so
Something.
it wasn't working, so then just had to let it go.
Yes, Professor Raw once told us, if your man cannot work you, let him go. Okay, so ladies, if he's not, you know what I mean,
Of course.
sucking your Julie Mango, let him go. You gotta let him go. Okay, we ain't got time for no bad situations anymore. It's 2021. We. Okay, so has that person heard this song? Have they contacted you about that song? What's the status?
Well, the very first time I released the song, it didn't take
Hmm.
10 minutes. The
Right.
person contacted me and asked me, why did you write a song about me?
Oh, that's hilarious. That is funny. That is funny. Oh man. Yeah, you know what though? All guys want a song to be written about them. It's just that it's from the angle of which the song's been written. That's where the headache comes into it. We all want a woman to sing a song about us, especially she's got a nice voice like you. You want to be driving and it comes on the radio like, yeah, she's singing about me, they don't know. You know what I mean? But when it's like from a when it's from a bad angle, you're like, boy, your partner, mums are not serious. Not serious. Oh man. All right then. Well, whoever that person is, we don't condone your behavior, but it gave us a good song. So we'll at least give you that. Okay? We'll at least give you that, man. All right, so Alisha, I touched on it before, but like I said, you've got a storied history with a lot of bands from the Nature Island. Um, Now, a little birdie told me that you've been a vocalist for the likes of Raw Reedem, Swingin Stars, and the First Serenade band. Now, I mean,
Yeah.
one is cool, but to be associated with three bands who have like talented and they've got their own history and stuff like that in regards to the music scene in Dominica, like you know, you can talk your ish. You know what I'm saying? You can brush your shoulders off and be like, well, I've worked with some of the best bands to come out of the Nature Island. So tell us, how did that all come about?
Say that again. Sorry.
Snore. So you've worked with a lot of bands, right? Raw Reedem, Swingin Stars, First Serenade band. So how did you get into such a position, able to collaborate with so many bands?
Oh, okay. Actually, when I was 18 years, I did a talent show and I sang for my talent. And Ra, who was actually Derek
Mm-hmm.
Rapitas, who was actually in Raw Reedem at the time, came up to me after the
Yeah.
show and told me he is interested in me joining the band. And that was the first time, or the first woman that ever passed through Raw Reedem band, and the last.
Yep.
First and the last. So I was
Yeah,
actually contacted by Ra. Yeah.
Nice. Now, like we all know,
so I always
those
want
of us from
for actually putting me in the spotlight. Yeah, because if it wasn't for him, I don't think I would ever be in band or be singing professionally.
Wow. Okay. All right. Well, we're gonna give that man his flowers. Yeah, big up. As I like to call him, Uncle. So shout out to Ra doing his thing. Definitely, give him his flowers while he's still here. Definitely one of the cornerstones of this whole Bouyon music. In my humble opinion, gave us one of the best Bouyon songs ever, or the best in Balance Batty. So shout to him. Shout out to Ashma, shout out to the rest of the crew at Bouyon Studios. Okay, so he was with Raw Reedem, okay, and then you was able to then collaborate with Swingin Stars, or was it First Serenade? Have I got that in the right order?
Yeah.
Yes, Swingin Stars. Okay then. So
yes, that's the right order. So
okay,
after
good.
Raw Reedem shut down, sadly, I was called by Norman later from the Swingin Stars band to join. So right away, I was actually called by CK2. So then I had to ask my parents which band I should join. So then my parents would say CK is more of a loud talk band and Raw Reedem is more of a, not Raw Reedem, sorry, Swingin Stars is more of a classy band. So I should join the Swingin Stars band. Now I really don't Swingin Stars. But if it was up to me, I would rather, no offense, but I would rather go with CK because CK was more like their redeems was more, at that age, kind of thing. So, but in all, it was still good.
Oh, that's hilarious. So you had, wow, imagine that. You have two options and then you speak to your parents and they're like, we prefer if you go with those guys. Okay. So while we're here, before we go to First Serenade, like what would you say was like the one CK song, or in those days we were getting full disc albums, but like what would you say is like the one CK song that you was like, this is why I want to go with them? Like if your parents said to you, well, why do you want to go and sing for WCK? You'd say to them, Mommy, Daddy, the reason why I want to sing with WCK is because of this song, and you present them with the song. What song would you select?
Okay. Really and truly, I wanted to go with CK because of Duck Walk. I love Duck Walk. As soon as I hear Duck Walk, every time I hear Duck Walk, I just imagine.
All right,
just imagine, because remember, Duck Walk has that dance. So just imagine Ra on stage doing the Duck Walk.
Before you go, I'm gonna play that for you, okay? Before we go, I'm gonna play that song for you. I promise you. I have to play that for you because I was not expecting that song. I was thinking something else, but when you said Duck Walk, okay, all right, okay, I got that there for you, so we'll play that before we go. Okay then, all right. So Miss Alisha, aka Miss Duckwalk, you went from Swingin Stars. How long were you with like Swingin Stars and Raw Reedem? Sorry, I forgot to ask you that.
I stayed with Swingin Stars for about a year and 5 months. Okay. After they started juggling with other female artists, so then eventually they chose someone.
Okay.
So
all right,
that's it. And then I stayed.
Cool.
Well, I do, and then I went to Serenade, and I stayed with Serenade for about 12 years.
Nice.
Yeah.
So are you still? Because I know they've like reformed and they started putting out music and stuff like that. Are you with them now, or was that 12 years previous?
I was with the old Serenade band. I was with the reformed Serenade band, and I actually left a year and a half ago. So I'm not with them anymore.
Okay. Okay, right. So now you're solo.
doing your own thing.
Right.
Okay. All right. Okay then. Okay. All right. Well, with that being said, I'm just gonna play it right now because I just don't want us to lose the moment. I'm just gonna play it right now. All right. This one comes fresh. Sorry, I had to cut it because otherwise the GoPro starts coming back and you start thinking about things and people. And, okay, so yeah, let's do that. But anyway, shout to WCK each and every time. Founding fathers of this thing we've grown to love and enjoy called Bouyon music. We have to protect it at all costs because it's our thing. Other islands have got their thing. Not many islands have their own music genre. So we have to protect Bouyon at all costs, okay? That's my PSA for today. Right, now, I noticed on your IG page, excuse me, because of the whole pandemic and stuff, everyone has to be flexible and adapt to the current times and the changes that's going on, etc., etc. So obviously the social media, digital age plays a huge impact on that. And I noticed that you did you had a virtual concert on the 12th of February last month. How was that for you?
Yes. It was scheduled for the 12th, but it was postponed. We're having it on the 16th of April, which is next month.
Okay. All right. Okay. So, with that being said, are you in a better position? Like, how's it looking over there in regards to the concert? Like, is it still going to be virtual? Is things getting a little bit better over there so you can actually do it on a small scale but outside? How are you feeling about it?
I think it's good. We're still on. We're doing we have limited patrons because of COVID.
Yeah.
Well, so everyone around the world who to view, they will see.
Yeah.
So as time goes by, I will put the link on Facebook, on YouTube, on Instagram. So feel free to where you can.
All right. Okay. Well, yeah. Once the marketing's out there, once the the flyers out there with the exact date, the time, and stuff, we'll definitely make sure we promote it on our channel just so that people know, so they can hear you live. Now, I saw you had 2 guests on the original flyer. Are they still featuring on the new announced date?
Excuse me?
You had was it Stasha and someone else on the flyer for the original date? Are they still
Stasha?
Are they still gonna? Yeah, are they still going to be performing on the new date, or have you got something else in the back cooking?
Yes, they will be, and
Okay.
Yes, they will be.
Right.
I also have DJ Real and Dear Gel. That's another young lady who sings very well. Yes.
All
so,
right.
Because with the further dates, promotion is better. I get more people on board, more marketing, more everything. So everything will be better, I guess.
So it's a blessing in disguise that it didn't go forth last month. Okay, cool. All right. Okay then. So as you're now a solo artist, as a female in the scene, like what's the advantages and disadvantages that you've come across in regards to like being a female in the scene?
How I've come across with you all being a female on the scene?
Yeah.
That's what you said?
How have you yeah, what's the what's the pluses and minuses of being a female on the scene?
The plus is I'll go on the minus. I will give my opinion on the plus. The minus, we have to work extra harder. To really push yourself out there. It is very much easier for a man on the scene to make it. With ladies, we have to be a certain size. We always have to watch our bodies, watch what we eat, look a certain way, even speak a certain way, because in every industry or every step, it have different jargons. You understand? Just like if you have scientists, doctors, everybody have their different terms. But musically, especially in Dominica, with Bouyon, you know, is a man dominating in genre in Dominica. It's hard, but it's still a good thing because women has a lot of, I would say, sex appeal. So if you put a woman on a stage, most likely you will get a full crowd. Not because she can sing. Most of us, okay. Not because she can sing, but maybe it's because of how she look.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
So you might get a full crowd.
All right. Nah, I respect that. That's, you know, excuse me. That's sorry. That's the truth. That's why I wanted to ask you that because yeah, like really and truly, like we are since when I grew up in Dominica, like it has always been male dominated. You had many bands, you know, from obviously CK to Serenade to like Effects to Midnight Groove, etc., etc. But when I sit down and think about like, wow, there wasn't really like a female or a female band. There wasn't a female or a female band in the mix when I was growing up in regards to on the music scene, you know. So I always wanted to find out like what it's like being a female in the scene. Shout to Carlin, she's definitely flying the flag for the ladies. Stasher as well with Signal Band. So like yeah, it would be nice to
Yeah.
it'd be nice to see more. It's nice to see more females come to the forefront. All right. You're good now? You can hear me, right?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah? All right. Okay, cool. Okay, let me put these back on. I think you're coming through. Nice. There we go. All right. Okay. Now I'm feeling super duper professional. Okay. So that one, so while we had the little technical difficulty, we played Alisha One Dance, which is very nice. I may have to play that one again because obviously you didn't get to hear it in full. But what's the story behind that?
Okay, this one was actually written and produced by Brenton Vidal from Salisbury. So he contacted me and told me he had a song for me to sing, so I just did it. But everything else was done by Brenton. Lyrics, music, everything.
Nice. Shout to Brenton. Big up yourself. Okay. So before we I'll let you request the last record. Okay. I'll give you a few options and you can request your last record. But like who inspired you to want to become a singer? Like what like was it a particular person? Was it a particular genre of music, a particular song? Like what made you want to pursue the career of being a musician and be a singer?
Okay, honestly, my inspiration came from God. I believe I had that gift of singing because I've been singing ever since I can remember myself. So this one was inevitable. I that was just my gift and I just followed the path.
Got you. I respect that. Okay. So what are your goals? Now you're solo, you're obviously well versed, you've got a lot of experience, you've collaborated with some of the best the genre has ever produced. What is Alisha as the solo artist? What are your goals and ambitions moving forward? We're getting rid of Corona. Corona's done. It's in the rearview mirror. Bye. See you later. What are your goals in regards to your music career?
Okay, moving forward, Alicia's just going to work harder, write more, record more, and push more so that eventually I'll become an international artist because that's where I'm supposed to be by now. I believe. So I'm just gonna work hard, push on, and do what I have to do to get there.
I like that. Say that again for the people at the back. For those at the back, tell them again.
Which part? Okay, Alisha is just going to work
The
hard,
part
push
where you're
on,
talking your
record more.
ish.
So that one day I will become the international. Right, because that's where I belong.
I like that. I like that. That's where you belong. I like that. The universe will pick up your call and will make that happen. I like that. That's where you belong. I like that a lot. Okay, so who are your excuse me. Okay, so say we are creating an album, you're in the studio, you've got your theme, you've got your idea of what you want your studio your album to sound like, etc. Who are some of the people? Now, I'm not going to limit you just to Dominica. I'm gonna open it up globally. But who are some of the artists or producers that you'd like to work with if you could get them on your album?
If I could get people on my album, I would start with Destro, do a collab with her. I also like Stefan Ravo. I love his style of singing.
Mm-hmm.
I like what's that guy from Jamaica? Jackio. I love his voice.
Jackio, okay.
Yes.
Yeah. All right.
And internationally, hopefully, and I've seen it happen. It's a lot of work, but nothing is impossible. Maybe Megan the
Nothing.
Stallion or Spice. Yeah. You have to dream big.
Hold on,
You
hold
have
on,
to.
hold on. I need a big hold on. You said Megan Thee Stallion. Hold on, wait a minute. I need something big. Okay, sorry. Okay, as you were. Okay, so Megan. Wow. Okay, I know. I like. Listen, let me tell you something, right? Like now, nothing's impossible. Nothing's impossible. As Dr. Asa once says, I know people that know people that know people. Nothing's impossible. Especially in this digital age, like anything's possible. So make it happen. Make it happen. Just reach out, contact people, and make it happen. Everybody in this digital age, everyone's contact information is available for everyone to access. It just takes the right vibe, it takes the right song, and it can happen. It can happen sooner rather than later. You just have to believe and just believe and keep putting in the work, and things will happen. And heat likes heat. Megan's hot. Megan's scorching. So if she's comes across a song that's fire, and it happens to be yours, then something can happen. So don't dream small, dream big. That's my second PSA for the day. Don't dream small, dream big. I like that. Let me hit you off with another because I just feel like you deserve another bomb. I like how you're thinking. Deserve another bomb. Okay, all right. So before we wrap this up, it was a pleasure having you today. Okay, thanks for taking out time in your day to speak to us. Let the people know where they can contact you. Let the people know where they can find you. Let the people know about the date that you're looking to do your virtual concert next month, so everyone knows the vibes that are going on.
Okay. You can contact me on Facebook. My Facebook page is Alisha. You can get me on telephone number 616-0154. You can also email me on alisha.ducre1@gmail.com or alisha.ducre@yahoo.com. The concert is scheduled for the 16th of April at 8 p.m. It will be viewed on Facebook, Instagram, and the venue is at Alias Forces. The online price is only 10 US and indoor price is $25 EC.
Nice.
So that's it.
Okay. Nice. Right. So people that are locked in, don't forget, charity begins at home. So support your own. That's my third PSA for today. I'm here a week if you need some more. Okay. So Alisha, like I said, it was a pleasure meeting you. It's my first time meeting you, so it was a pleasure to getting to know you and understand your contribution to the scene. And hopefully, Lord willing, I may see you. I may be looking at you like this. Like next time I go to Dominica, I'll be like this, looking at you on stage, doing your thing, right? So before we get out of here, I'm gonna give you the floor. Okay. Now, would you like me to play What a Feeling again? Or would you like me to play your favorite WCK song?
I want to hear Duck Walk again.
All right. Okay, so don't forget, ladies and
After
gentlemen,
Duck
this is
Walk, you
Love
can play What a
Bouyon. You
Feeling.
can check it out on Facebook. You don't have to tell me twice, ma'am. You don't have to tell me twice. I'm here to simply serve you. Okay. So don't forget Love Bouyon on all social media platforms. Don't forget that Alisha features on one of the hottest rhythms to come out of anywhere, not just Dominica, but anywhere. The Virus Rhythm. Shout to Skyo Beats 767. Shout to KO Beats. Coming out of the Bouyo's kitchen studios. I think that's what it's called. My bad if I got it wrong. Right, but before we get into that, shout out to my old school crew. You can't know where you're going if you don't know where you came from.